I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Oh, thank you. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people. Vegetable.
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This is one of
Looking
the
for work?
signs. The
I need
signs
someone
that
to deliver a
they
message to
are
Sibby
your
Blackbriar.
constant inebriation. Put down your flag and
Well,
filled with your
I
fire.
recently approached Sibby
And embrace
Blackbriar
the
about
teachings
buying
of the
Frost,
High
one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove
Good man.
myself
You won't
from
regret
your
it.
activity.
Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time. I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town. No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission. I'll
Never
meet you
done an
outside of
honest
town.
day's work in your life for all that coin you... I can take a hint, lad. You want to make some coin? Come find me.
Yeah. What's your problem? It's been a pleasure. I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of... All right. Take it easy. No idea why you'd care about a stranger so much, but this isn't worth a fight. Tell Shadra I'm forgetting about his debt. I hope we bump into each other again.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know. 3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet LeChance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama. Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both? I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting. I understand. Hopefully I'll be able... I met her in I already have the gold band, but I don't know what to say. Such kindness is unheard of in these times. Here, I want you to accept this as payment for your sacrifice. And we both thank you. Of course. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
You could have just asked. What are you doing that? You could have just asked. You could have just asked. What are you doing that for? I saw you do... What are you doing that for?
Tomar no cu.
I guess I can look the... I saw... You could have just asked.
You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead? No, friend. You got it all wrong. I'm not selling cheap mead. I'm selling good mead for cheap. Black Briar mead. I'll sell cases of it for half of what the inns and taverns pay through the meadery. All I need is someone to deliver it for me. If anyone saw me leave Riften, they'd get suspicious. I need someone to take this small keg of Blackbriar mead to Wilhelm at the Villimer Inn in Arverstead. Drop it off, and he'll trade you something for the delivery. Keep it as payment for the legwork. Oh, and if you bump into Indaren from the meadery, keep your mouth shut. He'd rat us out in a second. Good. Now get going. Remember, what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk later. Well, I believe you have a delivery to make. Nothing but the best. Blackbriar mead, fresh from the vat. Best of all, you don't have to pay the ridiculous prices Maven charges. So what do you say to that? Here you go. Oh, and keep it quiet. This stuff isn't exactly easy to get a hold of at these prices, if you catch me drift. I'm selling the best meat in town for cheap. Interested?
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road. Never heard of anybody like that. But if you want to hide out in Riften, the Ratway's where you'd be. There's a sort of tavern down there, the Ragged Flagon, where all the lowlifes in Riften get drunk and knife each other. You might try there if you can get through the Ratway alive.
Riften's biggest exports used to be fishing and honey until the Blackbriar family moved in. Now the meadery is the biggest game in town.
Sure thing, it's yours for a day. Let's sate that appetite,
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Glad to see you finally came to your senses. Ready to make some coin? Until next we meet, lad.
Aha, a fellow Nord. I
Sorry,
trust you're
I'm
bringing the
afraid I
fight to
can't
the
help you
Empire.
much right now.
New around
Currently in
Riften?
Memória.
Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Bar. The bunkhouse isn't for you. I don't
Or
know if there's
suffering,
anything
or die
else.
trying. There's nothing in between.
senses. Ready to make some coin?
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh? Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava. Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold. You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life. Looking to protect yourself, or deal some damage? Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The Forge knows the difference.
Scully, if you know what's good for you.
Don't miss out. Purchase a bottle of my genuine farmer blood elixir. Only 20 septims each.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected. I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
Rare trinkets and the finest oddities from Morrowind.
Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out.
Learn a library's worth of knowledge.
Perfect, just perfect. These should help keep my stock fresh for quite a while. And as promised, here's my trade. Hope you like it. See for yourself. Thanks again for the ice wraith teeth.
Don't miss out.
Greetings, honored friend. I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you. Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore. The ivory from this tusk will be perfect for the inlay on my amulets. Perfect. Melting this down will give me plenty of gold for those necklaces I started. Safe travels, Landstrider.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
If anything, everything I've got on display, really. Safe travels, Landstrider.
Don't miss out. Purchase a bottle of my genuine farmer blood elixir. Only 20 septims each.
Can I interest you in some fun? Everything I've got on display, really. Keep your eyes to the road.
All meats guaranteed.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
I've never seen Yol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients. I've had them all.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Highest quality in Skyrim.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing.
Rare trinkets and the finest oddities from Morrow.
Buy some armor and live.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about us.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Grelid.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoption.
Enough! It's Grelid.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you really. And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you. And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraffers get it.
Just leave here.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk.
It's Grelid.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraffers. And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraffers get it.
Kill one person and you can solve so many
Someone has
problems.
killed Grelid!
I wonder the possibility. Grelid is dead! Aventus did it!
Hooray! Grelid the kind is dead at last! We're saved! Yay!
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from
You're a stranger here too, huh?
I've never seen the old.
Visitors like to call it a... They're the... What do you think? You know, since we share the same opinion, Maven, she's I've tried every... Well, then you have... And finally, I've been... My travels have taken me for many years. You and I, you see, Riften is my great... It's been If it wasn't for Eren, it was there when my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften. I decided fate brought me here for a reason, so I stayed. Safe travels.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough
Well,
about
my
himself.
friend, How can I help you?
The old told me that
Safe
it isn't this bad
status.
everywhere.
You gonna buy
Maybe one
everything
day
I've got
I'll
on
reach out
display?
and see if she's-
Really? Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband. If you're looking for company, I suppose we could do that.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking. This place has seen better days, but it's not my fault. I swear if I wasn't around, Elgrim would forget to eat his meals. How we make any coin at all is beyond me. In fact, I need to arrange for someone to pick up an ore sample for me in Shore's stone. Goodness knows Elgrim won't lift a finger to do it. You would? Oh, that would be wonderful. Speak to Filnyar in Shore's stone. He's got some sort of ore sample he wants us to identify and was willing to pay us well for it. Take a look. Be careful. The road to Shore's stone could be dangerous.
Sorry, just thinking about my experiments. I'm aspiring to earn that title, yes. However, the road ahead is paved with loose cobbles and deadly pitfalls. Master Elgrim says I'm a natural, that I have a unique talent, but I fear his approval masks his intolerance for my mistakes. My errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim a fortune in ingredients, some of which are almost irreplaceable. To restore Master Elgrim's supply, I would need 20 Deathbell, 20 Nightshade, and 20 Nirnroot. Am I sensing that you may be interested in gathering these rare ingredients for me? That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated. Ah, yes, excellent samples. Thank you. This coin should compensate you for all the bother. Good. My experiments are at a critical stage, and these are just what I need to finish. Here's some coin for all the trouble. Perfect. This is just what I needed. Here's some gold for your time. Yes, Master Elgrim will be pleased I've restored his stock of these rare ingredients. I feel I owe you a bit more than some meaningless coin for all your diligence. Here. This key unlocks my supply chest at Elgrim's Elixirs. Feel free to take what you need from time to time. I'll be refilling it once every few days or so. Don't forget to check your supply chest from time. It's a fine day with my family. All that wealth and they squander it on foolish ventures and political schemes. I was meant for so much more than all of this. I wish to pledge my life and ply my talents in darker circles. If only my mother would let me, I would make her proud. Don't forget to check your supply chest from time to time.
You here for lessons like Ingen? Or did you wish to buy some? Do you have any idea how busy I am? My mixture could be burning as we speak. Take a look.
Dormindo.
Yes, yes, goodbye.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Rare trinkets, the finest art of
Don't miss out. Purchase a bottle of my genuine...
Why do you pursue me? You must take the lexicon. Free me of my burden. Please don't leave. You must help me. The memories, I cannot stand them. You must take them away, return them to Abundshenzel. You must take the lexicon from me. Please, take it now. You must bring it to Abundshenzel. In the west, return it to them. It must go back. It is done. I won't go back to Abundshenzel. I won't.